I ran out to get a pack of cigarettes, but I left my wallet at home. Yeah, that's me. I'm getting old. My name is Sonny Featherland, an investigator for 20 years, and once the star of the predatory division of the Clawville Police Department, one half of the legendary Chicken Police. But buying a pack of smokes is more than I can handle right now. Maybe I should just lay low. Yeah, I'll do that. The most colorful place in the wilderness. For all the gods, what bullshit. The last clucking color left this city years ago. And slowly I'll turn gray too. Still, what do I expect? We're living in a vast experiment, and don't even notice that everything got clucked up a long time ago. We believe in this wonderland of peaceful coexistence. Wolves and sheep, chickens and hounds. Yeah, sure, why not? It's just ridiculous. The dog eats the chicken. It's in our nature. I'm not propping up the illusion anymore. 121 days, and it's over. Retirement. What could possibly go wrong? Ah, crap. My office lock is a piece of shit if a dame can pick it. She stood in the darkness. The light painted stripes on her body. It whispered secret little things that were never there in the first place. But she was no zebra. Reality was just a light switch away. Elizabeth or Charlotte? I was sure she'd have a sophisticated-sounding name. She had a bygone look in her eyes, older than this ancient building, and perhaps the whole city. I don't even know what these papers are. I promised myself I'd write a novel one day. Every whiskey has the same color nowadays, at least in this price range. She doesn't seem so dangerous that I need to grab my gun, but you never know. My wallet and my badge. The wallet is real. The badge ain't. Chief Bloodboil took mine. So I got this one out of a pack of cornflakes. Just in case. My last cigarette. You're lucky I don't have a light, pal. I wanted to travel the world when I was a kid, but I think I'm getting... We used to be star cops a few years ago. Tabloid press, radio interviews, and even the Wild Gentlemen. Those guys rebuilt the city after the Great Fire of 867. My heroes when I was... This is one of the most beautiful memories. M.B. Davis, the eternal king of jazz. The photo is from the days of jazz prohibition. I only heard the old man live one time, but the good things in life don't last long. The best ones always leave first. I saw that in the window of a shoe store. I never understood. I don't even know where the key is. Whatever's in... I don't see colors anymore. Books I'm never gonna read. Maybe nobody ever has. I haven't dusted you off in a while, partner. Looks ironic, but ever since I've been on furlough, with only my fake badge sitting in my cabinet, Oh man, You're mistaken, ma'am.
Oh, really? Please...
I'm not a private eye. I'd recommend Philip...
Believe me, Mr. Featherland, it's not an accident I came to you.
Look, miss, I work...
Am I that easy to...
That's my job. But tell me...
I don't...
Well, I've gotta have one. And it'd be rude of me to drink alone.
If you insist. But...
Thank the Wild One.
What a coincidence.
So come on, spill it. From... That's better. Now, if I understand correctly...
It's a very strange matter. First, there were letters. Then it came printed on a wine bottle's label, sent as a gift.
I think it's time to dig a little deeper. If you don't mind, I'd like to ask...
Please. That's why I'm here.
I must be cautious and smart. This dame seems shy, which I can use to my advantage. But I must be careful about what I say to her, or I could scare her off. Let's start gently, and when the time comes, we can go in hard. Who exactly are you, ma'am?
I'm not somebody important.
You're important enough to deal with such a...
I carry out the wishes of my employer, nothing more. This means simple...
You've been thrown into deep waters.
Believe me, this is just as
Tell me, which part of the city do you live in?
Look, I don't want to answer that. I'm here on behalf...
Fair point, Deborah. Let's try a different approach. Why did you have to visit me this particular evening?
I have my reasons. I may look like a silly little...
I don't doubt that for a second, miss.
This day is essential to my mistress, and...
A message in itself, for sure, but...
You know what? I'll just take that as a
Why did you come to visit me? Why?
My employer is Miss Natasha Katsenko. She hasn't been leaving her home lately.
How so?
Miss Natasha is afraid.
So she's that kind of woman.
I don't know what you mean.
Of course you do, Deborah. We avoided the point long enough. Deborah's hiding. How did you get this address?
You know, my mistress
If they were so exceptional, she would...
Don't be so hard on yourself, Detective.
Was it a raccoon?
No, Mr. Featherland.
Lucky for you, Deborah. What exactly did you expect by coming here to meet me?
I expected your help.
Oh, that's very nice. But have you seen this neighborhood?
Someone reliable.
Well, I am reliable.
And discreet.
That's right.
And thorough.
No question about that.
And has a heart.
Okay, let's... Are you in some sort of...
Nothing of the sort.
Then you're wasting my...
I trust your instinct.
Yeah, and I have...
To be honest...
Don't you think this...
Look, Santino.
I have no doubt about that.
I'll take that as a compliment.
You see, we're starting to understand. If you won't come clear...
But, Mr.
I'm sorry, sweetheart.
Please, just think again.
Tell me, Deborah.
Because my mistress...
Should that be enough?
If you really like what...
Damn, what can I...
Look,
You have a way with...
No, not...
Smart. Be honest and...
You know, Mr...
Ibn Wessler.
Exactly.
Feathery god.
So you get it now.
To put it mildly, I think... Why don't you take it to the police? Just go there?
Please, take a...
Well, okay. Let's see.
I know Molly very well. Please note this when deciding whether or not to accept my assignment. Miss Ibanez is a trusted friend. Treat her as gentleman. N.
I felt like I'd been hit on the back of my head with a blackjack. Reality tilted. Molly. Good gods. What was her name doing there? I glanced at the opposite wall with the well-worn picture frames. Like an eternally dark hole in the wall. A missing piece. She was wearing a light silk dress and singing a lullaby. The waves caressing her beautiful long legs. Why Molly? Why now?
Mr. Featherland? Santino.
What the hell is this?
I don't know anything, Mr.
Oh, of course I understand, Miss Ibanez. I get it very well. But this case is...
Blackmail.
Don't play innocent with me.
But...
All right. When...
Visit? Me?
Not you, Miss...
Oh, yes. You can...
Didn't you tell me she's not the social kind? That she's especially
No, she's really not like that.
Judging by the flyer, it must be a very...
I'm sure you'll have no trouble finding Miss Katsenko.
Let me guess. Mr. Wessler.
Exactly.
20 years experience, ma'am. Oh, and...
It was a pleasure to meet you,
I'll talk about the rest with Ms. Katsenko.
I'd appreciate that, Sonny. Thank you again.
Don't mention it, Deborah. I had no other plans for today, except...
I'm sorry, I don't smoke.
Thought so. Behind that door lies the... Maybe I'm just old. Just a phone call.
Thank you, Sonny.
Just a phone call, and a good friend of mine can take you home.
Thank you, Sonny.
Hey, Lewis. Am I bothering you?
No. Of course,
Could you come over? I've got a favor to ask if...
for you, anything. Just
Lewis arrived a few minutes later. He lived in the rooms above, so it wasn't difficult getting here. Not to mention that he's a rabbit. It was a quick hop. Thanks for being so quick, Lewis. Can you drive Miss Ibanez home?
Of course, Sonny. You know.
Thank you for being so considerate.
Don't mention it.
Goodbye, then.
So long, Deborah. Before I visit the club, I have to take a detour. I've got a feeling that this case isn't going to be a one-man job. And there's only one bird in this city I can trust. It was New Year's Eve, and I was driving, half drunk, risking my whole life's work. But still, it didn't feel any different. Every day was the same, and the 121 days I had left till my retirement seemed like an eternity. When I look out the window of the hotel room I call home, I see the same thing every day. A woman in a red nightgown dances slowly in circles to smooth music. The 9 o'clock show, with a glass of cheap bourbon and the red gown with the silent music. In the meantime, the proud city of Clawville is slowly eating itself alive. And we're still here, with nothing left to lose but our sanity, while others, the smart ones, had already gone. Molly. Does her name really upset me this much? All those years of solitude, and I still jump without question every time I hear it. And then there's Marty, my ex-partner, who hates me. But I know I have to speak with him, no matter what. Why do I feel like the past is watching me on this goddamn night? I knew where to find Marty. At the station, we'd always draw straws about holiday duty. Marty never joined in. He always took the New Year's Eve shift, even though he had someone to go home to. I understood. 10 years ago, we survived the night the press called the Bloody New Year. Forgotten by Clawville, but not by us. We both... This happened when that old bloodhound, Blood Boil, Phyllis and Roy's, two hedgehogs with an arrogance typical.
Well, look at that. Hey, Sonny, what you
Tough luck, boys. I may not be on duty, but I'm still a cop. Just
Hey, you don't have to be so peckish, old bud.
Oh, God. That clumsy buff.
You looking for Marty, eh?
I see you're still the brain.
I see you're still the funny guy.
Hey, Royce. I'm...
I'd love...
Hey, whose side are you on?